I just skipped evening. Okay. I suddenly realised that I haven't seen Leo once since day one. The only remaining masters in the school are Mia, Leo and Rin. At least I have two people to talk to. I just wish one of them wanted a conversation right now. We could talk about... Oh, that's right. I've never asked Rin what she'd wish for with the Holy Grail. Ah yeah, second key, baby! The terminal chimes inform me of the challenge. The last challenge, by meeting it, the door to the last elimination battle will be open. While I'm immersed in thought, the classroom door slides open and Kotamine appears. It seems you've been alerted to the next challenge. I'm delighted that my work is almost done. Your opponent has received his notification as well. You'd do well not to back down now. I don't need Kotamine to warn me that the search for the final cipher keys won't be easy. I run the risk of crossing swords with Leo on the second level too. Then I won't see you again until the day of the elimination battle. Good luck. His chuckle sort of undermines the whole meaning of good luck. He leaves the classroom. The last challenge. There are 4 days left until the day of the elimination battle, and my uncertain fate awaits me there. I should do whatever I can so I have no regrets. Alright. Anything for Sabes before we go? Anything from Sabah? Because it's like one a week, I haven't checked yet. Ah yeah, Sabah! The room is pregnant with solemn anticipation of the final battle. Saber occasionally glances out the window. That's right. This is the last calm before the storm, and the last time we can talk together. In that case, I want to know more about the life she led to her becoming a legendary soul. Saber gives a small smile and launches into her story. It's the story of the birth and death of the infamous Emperor Nero. She was born at daybreak. She was the end of the family line, but as the child of a weak father whom no one supported, she was not to seek the throne. The first turning point in her life was with her mother's debauchery. Nero's twice widowed mother married the emperor, her uncle, in order to make her child the next emperor. In an extreme measure, she murdered the fourth Roman emperor, Claudius, and Nero ascended the throne. Nero had no love lost for her family members, who resented Nero's illegitimate birthright. Put more accurately, she loved the nameless citizens more than her famous noble relatives. Nero decided to take issue with the depraved government and the privileged Senate. History records show she was a tyrant who led Rome to decay, and she was, but neglects to list her reforms. After claiming the throne, Nero gave out money to all citizens in celebration. She then abolished all indirect taxes. When the Senate attempted to thank her, she refused, telling them that they could do so when she had earned it. What terrible irony is that her humility would be overshadowed. The path of her reforms were rife with thorns. Conflicts with the Senate erupted over the unification of the Roman Empire's troublesome provinces. On top of that, her conflicts with her mother, Agrippa, became more pronounced. Nero's mother, Agrippa, only saw her as a tool to become the mother of the emperor. She was trapped by the endless dithering with the Senate and the mother, who made politics in self-interest. I do not know what sort of fissures emerged in her spirit as a result of those pressures. However, as a result, she resolved to assassinate her predatory mother before dealing with the Senate. But the assassination failed, and the only thing she could do was cut her mother down publicly. This woman tried to poison me, even though she was my mother. She had to die for opposing the emperor. It was 59 AD, the year Nero's reputation as a tyrant was cemented.
その頃からだな。世が頭痛に悩まされるようになったの。議員の杯を愛用したのが原因だの。慢性的なヒステリーなどと言われてはいるが、何のことはない。世は母に逆らえぬよう、幼い頃から毒を盛られていただけだ。解毒薬と毒を同時に使われていたのだろう。母が死に、解毒薬の所在は闇に消えた。世はまあ、そういった理由で常に熱に浮かされていたのだろうよ。
Saber speaks indifferently about the childhood filled with poison and lies, and her struggles as emperor. Then Nero's life took an even sharper turn. Nero's wife, Octavia, a woman whom her mother had pressured her into marrying, committed suicide. She murdered her young stepbrother in order to secure her influence, and then she drove her sole mentor, the philosopher Seneca, to suicide. Thanks to her own selfish actions, Nero had become a monster to her relatives, while she boasted her popularity with the masses.
セネカに自尽されたのはさすがに答えた。確かな父のいない世にとってあやつはなんだ、世間一般でいう父のような男だった。世は許すと言ったのだ。何度でも許すと。だがあやつは自分の家で命を終えた。許すといった世の言葉を信じてはくれなかった。セネカの話はよそう。そのあたりは史実の方が正確であろうしな。あとはあれだな、ローマの大火か。これも世のマスターであるならとうに知っていよう。よって割愛する。となるとあとはもう最後だけか。確かガリアにて反乱が起きたのだ。世はこれを放置した。あの時の気持ちは今でもわからぬ。反乱を起こしたウィンデクスを信頼していたのかもしれぬし、もういっそ全てなくなってしまえと時期になっていたのかもしれぬ。だがまあそれがあだになってな。2年が経ち、もう一度反乱が起きた。世は元老院から皇帝の座を追われ、国賊として裁かれる身となったのだ。ここで世の最大の誤算があった。世は市民たちに尽くした。市民たちも世の政策を喜んでくれた。だから最後の最後では市民たちが世の大位を許しはしないと、そう考えていたのだ。だが何もなかった。彼らからは何もなかったのだ。
She fled and committed suicide. The various rumours surrounding Nero's end hold one thread in common. She was stubborn. Though she knew escape was futile, Though she knew escape was futile and had decided to commit suicide, Nero hesitated numerous times. I cannot kill myself. I do not want to die. I have done nothing wrong. Over and over, she muttered that. Finally, after much hesitation, she declared that she could run no more and cut down her own life. There is more to the story. After Nero's suicide, a soldier delicately wrapped cloth around Nero's body. Too late. This is fidelity, Nero said. Those were her last words. I wonder what her last thoughts were, taking her life in a villa outside Rome. Did she grieve her own setting sun? Did she despise the rebellions, or did she curse the Roman people for abandoning her after she had devoted so much to them?
いや、それはない。あれは仕方のないことだ。悲しくはあるが、恨みはせぬ。むしろそれが最大の過ちだった。世と彼らとでは愛の形が違ったのだ。
Love? So she did love her people, but what couldn't they understand?
世の愛はそなたらの言う愛とはどうも違うようなのだ。この胸に灯る愛は人々のそれに比べるとおおらかに過ぎるらしい。世の愛はわがままだ。何もかも与える代わりに何もかも奪わねば気が済まない。美しいもの、愛すべきものには前例をもって応える。だが、それはただの炎だ。人々が抱く愛とはもっと柔らかいものだった。世はそこを分かっていなかった。いや、気づいていたのだ。でも、どうしても理解できなかった。私には彼らの言う愛がどうしても。
It seems their value systems were different. That's why Nero was chased from the seat of his empire. Knowing her, I at last have a vague understanding how her love and other people's love differed. Her love burned out, offering and devoting everything. Her passion burned brightly without regard to performance. Nero loved her citizens as she thought was right. But the love her citizens preferred was different, and the difference invited Nero's fall.
当然の話だ。世は勘違いの愛を市民に振りまいていた。彼らが世を愛する道理などなかったのだ。だからそれが無念だった。なぜ世は多くの人々が抱く当たり前の愛というやつを共有できなかったのかと。
Saber gazes out of a window, a faraway look in her eyes. Perhaps she was thinking of the red sky and the setting sun she saw in her last moments. If she couldn't share their love, then she must have been alone. While this woman could love more than any other person, she could not experience the joy of being loved. Her lavish expressions of love were not enough to satisfy her people. In the end, unloved, she tried to push the dagger into her own throat again and again.
やめぬかその話は。死にきれぬとは我ながらみっともない。だが死は怖いのだ。あれは痛い。世は二度とはごめんだからな。そなたも気をつけるがよい。
I sense a lie. I don't think pure fear of death dictated this woman's hesitations. She struggled because she didn't want to die. didn't think she had done any wrong, but really, she didn't want to disappear because I have to love the way they do. That was it. She couldn't bear the thought of dying without anyone loving her. I shook my head to cast off the dizziness. It was like I had been drawn into the events themselves through the bond of the contract.
世の話はこんなものだ。存分に生き、存分に楽しんだ。だからそんな顔をするでない。いろいろあったが、差し引きでは良い人生であったのだ。そなたはただ世の光だけを見ていてくれ。
Fond reminiscence played across her features. She has made peace with peace with a life filled with betrayal, suffering, conflict, and misunderstandings. If I were a knight, I would. What the fuck is that word? Genuflect. What is that? And kiss her hand. All that stuff about magic circuits and sword techniques aside, this woman is true legendary soul. It's impossible not to deeply admire such a person for making peace with a soiled life. Of course. All this time, I've been protected by her strength, but one day, I wish to become her equal. I want that more than anything. And so, I finally found it. I shouldn't ask this of the Holy Grail. It's too wasteful to ask this of the Holy Grail. It's so boring, and yet so me at the same time. Ah, yeah, rank E. Max Nero. Max Nero rank up. Social link complete. What do we get for that? No. No, it isn't it. It's Matrix. In response to the demands of a master, skills that would otherwise be impossible to perform can be used for a short period of time. Some of these skills that are acquired through disability include those related to riding, weapons mastery, fine arts, military strategy, and diplomacy. Should A rank be achieved, more esoteric skills may be obtainable. But this is an EX, so she's basically saying fuck y'all. What does that even do, like, for me? I have no, that's, alright. Cool. I guess. Alright. Neat, I guess. When I arrive on the roof, I'm surprised to see that Rin isn't here in her usual spot. How's it going, Hakuno? Why don't you come up here? A voice comes from overhead. It's Rin Tosaka, looking at the sky from the top of the entryway. Accepting her invitation, I go to the indicated spot where Rin plops down beside me. Come to think of it, I don't think I ever told you the reason You did! You did! To stop the hallways! This was... You know what? You know what? Never mind. No, why would I question? From out of the blue, she starts into a fairly serious topic. As Data, you have no idea about life outside the war, so let me tell you some of the basics. For the past 20 years, the world has been in stasis. Things have neither gotten better or worse. I agree with Leo about one thing. Change ignites conflict, so maybe stasis isn't such a bad thing. That's what I thought at first. Then I realised just how joyless life has become for everyone. For most people, simple joy is something trivial that's easily overlooked or even dismissed. However, for Rin, the lack of joy or even simple happiness was enough to spur her into action. It seems that, in reality, the world has been warped for some unknown purpose. Without change, there will be no chance, or there will be no chance for things to improve, no matter how much time passes. The only thing that can happen in such a world is that people stop living and merely exist. That is why I oppose the hallways and everything they stand for. My goal is to overthrow those who have traded progress for stability and give humanity a real future. I fought alongside others for many years, but our foe's power was too much to overcome. But the Holy Grail contains enough power to topple the mightiest of foes. That's why I'm here. After her last statement, she takes a deep breath. She then turns to look at me with an anxious, almost worried expression on her face. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not asking you to use the Holy Grail to make my wish come true. After all, only the winning master has the right to make a wish, not a dropout like me. But I just wanted you to know why I entered and how I felt. That I'm basically a rash and impetuous person who choose chaos over complacency. That's all I wanted to say to you. Sorry about making you sit here and listen to me for so long. With that, she cuts off any further conversation and stares up at the fabricated sky. Right now, all I can do is gaze at her profile. But I wonder why so much of Rin's speech was in the past tense. I can see resignation cloud her expression as she continues to look up at the sky. She has entrusted a great many secrets to me right now. Only the master who claims the Holy Grail can leave the Seraph. For Rin, the days before the final battle will be her. Don't look so down, and don't underestimate me. I've been probing the Seraph every day. Don't worry, I'll find a loophole. So now stop thinking about me and start focusing on Leo. Her sudden smile was enough to lighten my mood and make all of my angst go away. I doubt there's anything under the sun that would be a match for this girl. Of all the people I've known throughout all of this, she's definitely the most important. Wow! We just had that fucking conversation with Nero and now you're saying this bullshit! Wow! Wow, sir! Fucking rude! Fucking rude is what that is! Hey, Dykes! Okay, care to listen to your favourite teacher's absolute final request? Yeah, alright. I know I've been making you work really hard, but this is the final one, honest. I have a feeling that somewhere in the arena is an object that grants wishes. If you go and get it for me, I promise I will leave you alone. Really, no more requests, ever. You can find it today, only on the arena's second floor. Today! Alright. Okay, bloody hell. Hey, Lily! The younger Harway stands in the hallway, a red-clad prince waiting to greet me. Yeah, to grant me an audience. Yes, okay, I didn't bring Gawain with me. I have something I wish to speak to you about. Leah's words are disarming. It's true, Gawain, who is usually by his side, is nowhere to be seen. When you fought my brother, I did not expect you to escape digital death. You bested him, though. And it is a credit to my brother that you have held out until the very end. Thank you for that. You have my gratitude. And it's hard to tell if he's agitated about his brother's death since he's thanking me. Could any normal person be so calm in this situation? It gives me the creeps to listen. My brother was weak, and that's why he was selfish and defensive. While he said he believed me, he really just believed his childhood promise to his mother. But he must have been happier that way. If Leo's mother was the woman who Julius mentioned at the end, and the one who wished Leo well, then he must have been happy when he died, remembering that face and that voice. At least I think so. Anyway, you did well. What was that? Okay. Anyway, you did well by my brother. I know he would want to thank you, and hold your tongue, Leo. There is no need to converse with your enemy at this point. I told you not to manifest, Gawain. I apologise for his behaviour. He holds no malice, so please try to forgive him. Okay. Castigated by Leo, Gawain frowns and disappears. Not missing a beat, Leo continues. In any case, our battle commences in just 4 days. I look forward to the unparalleled battle ahead of us, Hakuno. He speaks with sportsmanship, but I can tell he doesn't think that he will lose. I'm still curious as to one thing. Why is Leo participating in the Holy Grail War? The reason I want the Holy Grail. For, well, peace, of course. The Holy Grail will be effective in strengthening the Harway rule. Harway's management system is what keeps the world stable. The reason, in the real world, that is. Neither strife nor poverty exists within a limited domain. Expanding the boundaries of that domain is top priority. Maybe some people will feel a bit stifled by the system, but it's for the greater good of humanity. We want the world to understand that. I don't think Leo is lying. He truly believes he's performing a great service for humanity. He's self-righteous, but looking at his face, I'm jealous of his self-confidence. It is better to forget doubts like he has. And he disappeared. Alright, cool. Round 2. This is far different. Ye gods! The last floor has a beauty unlike any other. The sea that glistens gold under a tender touch of the brilliant sunset. A stage fit for a crowning of a king. The last area. These are the final few yards in the long journey towards the Holy Grail. Whatever happens, this is the end. So why does this brilliant sun fill my heart with unease? I haven't fought Leo once since the finals began. It is still unclear how powerful his servant is. He's a knight of the Round Table, one of King Arthur's chosen, Gawain the White Knight. I wonder if my abilities are a match for his. We'll find out today. How dare you? How dare you? Alright. Okay. So, I will be back. Okay, so listen. We just gonna go ahead. We gonna not fuck around. We gonna not fuck around. We just gonna kill some shit. We gonna just go out of our way to kill some bitches. I ain't messing around.
任せよ。さあ、踊ってもらうぞ。
You see what I'm doing? I'm not fucking around. We ain't messing with this. We are deleting fights. This is new. But we are deleting fights. He takes 2 skills. Okay. That one takes 2 skills. Where the fuck? So it's a better. So better. I will take. I will take. We're just gonna remove fights though, cause we ain't fucking around. I ain't tempting fate. I ain't messing around no more. I ain't doing that. I don't play like that. Ain't the game we're here for. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so that's a tiger item, is it? I guess it is. Oh, that son of a bitch. Okay. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, it's a Nephilim. Alright. Yeah, we just gonna... We're just gonna know. We just gonna know. Get out of my life, sir. Yeah, we ain't playing around. We ain't playing around, so we ain't doing that here. We ain't messing around in this last area. We ain't playing rock paper scissors. Ain't about that life. Oh no, it's that one I'm meant to be doing. Shit. Okay. Okay, we good. Now we leave this little distraction area. Oh, hello. Okay. Predator, ready yourself. It seems our opponent has now entered the arena. I can sense that Leo has entered the arena as well. His aura isn't malevolent like Julius's or subtle like Rani's. This pure unclouded flow of his the pure unclouded flow of his magic makes me think of the sun shining in a clear blue sky. They seem to be broadcasting their presence. Interesting. Shall I respond to them? I mean, we don't have to. Isn't it reckless to head into battle still? It will help see Gawain in action. Okay, I guess we're gonna go fight him then. Cool. There he is. When we reach where a passageway empties into an open space, Leo appears out the other end. I exchange a quick glance with Saber before we jump out in front of Leo. To his credit, Leo doesn't react, other than smiling like he just ran to a friend. Hello Hakuno, and hello, I don't believe we've been introduced. Nice to meet you, Saber. I look forward to fighting you from the bottom of my heart. If you were so intrigued, then why wait until the nation battle? Let us spar a little. At Saber's words, Gawain readies his sword. He somehow looks more hulking when he does so. That's right, knight. Draw your sword, for I am not callow enough as to cut down an unarmed person. Now then, let us play. I will have you show me the sharpness of that holy sword. Your speech knows no humility. Contrary to your boastful words, your sword will not reach my king. As long as my lord lives, the holy sword cannot break, or this holy sword cannot break. A holy sword. Gawain, one of the best known knights of the Round Table, holds the sister sword to Excalibur. Its name is... Galantine is its name. I have never seen a holy sword before. Even in its hand, even in the hands of an enemy, it gleams. This blade was not made to gleam for you. It only shines for... it shines only for my king. It is a tool to defeat the king's enemies, not a glittering piece of pomp. Lewd emperor. Alright. So that's the shape your chivalry takes, huh? How twisted. When I am drunk, I boast of myself, but you are dead drunk on servitude. Do you not realize this? Enough of your words. You shall feel what it means for a sword to be guided by a righteous king. Okay, 3 turns. 3 turns. Oh boy. Jesus. Okay. He takes 0 damage. Oh boy. He takes 0 damage. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that is bad. Okay, well. Oh, ho, ho. I am incredibly worried. I'm incredibly worried right now. Zero damage. The 0 damage. Oh, that's why I hit that instead of that. Fucking. Alright. That was either a skill or his noble phantasm. I believe that was a skill. Okay, we good. Jesus. Gawain, it seems time is up. Please put away your sword. As you command. I have the Seraph's intervention to thank for my life, I believe. There isn't a single scratch on Gawain's silver armour, but Saber is struggling for breath. Today was fun, Harkonnen. I look forward to engaging you in combat again. I don't. And they just walk by, like, yeah, okay. With a smile, Leo disappears off into the arena. What? What is the meaning of this? Never mind that sword. How is he able to avoid taking damage? Truly, he is a knight imbued with the power of Helios. That was no falsehood. That was too much. I, as well as Saber, have to overcome a lot of powerful enemies, but this is beyond us to even make a scratch in Gawain's armor. Just 4 days remain before the elimination battle. I wonder if we can really close the gap in ability before then. There must be something we can do. If we don't find a solution, I won't be able to reach the Holy Grail. Alright. That went well. That went swimmingly. That went swimmingly, that did. Nero disappears into the arena. I should be able to have a rematch if I catch up with him. However, Saber couldn't deal Gawain a lick of damage. His strength must be... Unless we eliminate that, we always have to repeat the same battle over and over. Recklessness won't bring about change. Unfortunately, I have to think up a plan. Oh, okay, so no furtherment of the arena today. Okay, cool. You know what, fuck it. To think that my blade could not even scratch him, that Knight of the Sun is impressive. I swear there must be a trick behind it. Oh yeah, it's that he can't be beaten when it's sunny. So, you know, just take out the sun. All good. We must find out, or the upcoming elimination battle will be short. What? 4 days remain. You have to overcome you have overcome great obstacles. So why not this as well? Fair enough, I guess. I'm gonna read Dragoon. Alright. I'm gonna read all that when we beat your ass. And that's... Read on that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna read all your shit when we beat your ass, boy.